What's up, guys, out there in the cryptoverse? This is Dwight here with Retro Crypto. As usual, I have to do my little disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy out there on the internet who loves cryptocurrency. Any financial decisions you make on your own. Please remember to do your own research on any financial decision that you make. All right, now with that said, please hit that like button. That like button does so much to help me out with YouTube. It only takes you a half a second to grab your mouse, hit that like button. As a matter of fact, now the mouse is in your hand, why don't you hit that subscribe button too, and you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. Today's video is pretty exciting to me, and I'm hoping that it's exciting to you. I got some exciting PulseChain news from Richard Hart that I already verified is up and running, and got some rather interesting news updates for what was in the crypto news today, and my opinions, my takes on what's to come. Now, opening up here, we got our crypto bubbles just floating around here. And you see HEX right now. It is 12 I'm sorry, it's December 14th at 7:06 p.m. HEX right here, floating at the bottom of my screen, is floating in at a nice little healthy 41.5% up today. You gotta love HEX. HEX always does good when the market is down, and I'm kind of making a big bet on that when the bubble does pop. Now, all the big YouTubers and little YouTubers are all pretty much on the same page for once, and everybody's really expecting we're this is the but we're pretty much in the middle of the bull run, and it should have about another 6 months on it. And I'm in agreement with everybody else, but nobody really has a crystal ball. The numbers have been brutal lately, a significant pullback, but starting to notice a change in the market, even with HEX. HEX is getting a little bit of respect. Not a lot, but just a little bit. And I'm going to explain to you why. Right here I have crypto bubbles. I'll scroll down, and they give HEX a market cap at 9. I'm sorry, they gave them the number 9 spot with a reasonable market cap, which I'll take it if we can get it on the first page. Because if you look at, sorry, here, with a coin Paprika, they have HEX listed in the 5th spot. And coin market, this makes me laugh because it makes me so mad. CoinMarketCap.com has HEX in spot 201. Now, I can't stand CoinMarketCap. They are owned by Binance. They brought them out years back. I'm going to complain about it every day to make sure people realize don't depend on what you're seeing there. Their numbers are not correct. And the bad part is they put the actual market cap in here, right here, but they still drop them on they stopped dropping in slot 201. But I'm not going to go into it. All you got to do is just look at it yourself. I'm not lying. It's ridiculous. And it's actually essential knowledge to have to make sure you're getting your information from the right sources out there. Now, to the important part of my video today. Today is about PulseChain. PulseChain, Richard Hart, my man, released some huge news. PulseChain is just around the corner, guys. It's obvious at this point to me. He sent out a tweet 17 hours ago. Somehow I managed to miss it. It says, go now and check out which ERC20 copies, PRC20s, you've got waiting for you on the PulseChain.com testnet. Then it has a hyperlink to an address to the scan.v2 testnet, which I have up here already. And then another one going to the staking. I played around with a bit. Now, here's a little funny thing. I'm going to kind of go off on a tangent just briefly. Just hear me out, guys. Don't click away. I was so excited to play with this earlier that I actually deleted my MetaMask wallet. Fortunately, I have my keywords saved and all that good stuff, the C phrase saved. And that wasn't a problem for me. It was a little annoying looking for all the different tokens that were in there. But I found everything, put it back together. It's essential, guys, that you have that seed phrase, keyword phrase, whatever you want to call it. Make sure you have that in a safe spot because, theoretically, I could potentially almost have lost millions of dollars. You never know. I have a lot of investments, and some of them are looking pretty positive. But make sure you have that saved properly because, oh my God, I was so annoyed. But I just want to throw that out there too. And also, when you do go to download, make sure you have the right link for MetaMask. You got to be careful, guys. It's ridiculous out there, and it's getting worse. But anyway, now I'm going back onto this. And Richard Hart, so he put the link in for all this. All the information is in Twitter. Hopefully, you guys are on Twitter. I keep telling you guys to go on. All the information in the world's on Twitter. Everything you need to know. And you have the GitLab. GitLab is kind of like the message board for. I don't even know it's just cryptocurrency. I think it's like technology in general. It's a little bit over my head. I know a little. I know enough to get in trouble. Put it like that. I'm not going to act like I'm a genius, guys. I'm just a guy on the internet who loves cryptocurrency. All right, so he has this here. So if we click it, now I already did this earlier. What you're going to want to do is you're going to go here. You hit PulseChain Testnet. You want to put it on a testnet. So this is the testnet up and running right here. And all you have to do is drop your address right here. Drop your address in there, and it'll take you right to where you need to go. Now, quick thing if you don't know, if you have a MetaMask wallet, matter of fact, I'm going to pause just for a second. Okay, guys, I am back. Now, if you have a MetaMask wallet, you're going to want to go to Settings. Then you're going to want to drop down to where it has Networks. And then you want to add one for PulseChain Testnet, V2. Everything you see on your screen, oh, it's not coming across on your screen. Son of a gun, not a problem. You know what? Sorry for wasting your time. I got another way to show you here. We're going to go to the GitHub, and right here, I'll have a link in here directly to it. It's really easy to find, but this is all you need to do. You just you click on your Firefox, my MetaMask. Why do I always call it Firefox? Click on the MetaMask, drop down to Settings, and then you click the little rainbowy circle, drop down to Settings, arrow down to where it says Networks, add network, and then all you got to do is put this information, and it looks just like this. And then you'll have the testnet up and running. Then you can just go back over here, have this on PulseChain Testnet, put your address in there, and it'll come up, and you'll see all your tokens. I was going to put mine in there, but I'm sure you guys understand. A little personal, I guess. A little paranoia. I'm sure. I'm dumb for even thinking that you may not understand. But anyway, that's why I didn't do that. Now, this here will automatically link up to your wallet. This is the link for the staking. I didn't play around with this too much, so I'm not going to act like I really know that much about the staking portion. Trayvon James had ran a video on it the other day, so he definitely knows more about it than me. Well, he knows more about all of it than me. But it's really easy. It comes up, and my impression was for you to create a validating node, which I'm not going to be doing that. But it's really interesting. It's really easy to do. It's right here when you click on that. And this here is the GitHub link, and this has literally all the information. You just get in there and read up, and there it is. That's what I was just showing you guys. But all right, so let's keep it rolling. So huge news. You can see all of your ERC 20 tokens, also known as PRC 20 tokens, because you're getting a copy of those. Remember? Now, the one thing I didn't see was my stakes. My stakes weren't in there yet, which, if I'm not mistaken, are not supposed to be. Forgo. Wrong words. Anyway, he bypassed that because it was easier to add later to get things rolling. So the stakes weren't in there, which is a little bit disappointing. And the Pulse tokens weren't in there yet, which I was a little disappointed. But I remembered the tweet from him, and it was like, no big deal. They're going to be taking care of it later. But anyway, it's pretty exciting. I'm probably overly excited because this is huge. We are so close. And I truly believe this is going to be life-changing for me. All right. Jumping forward here, I just want to see where HEX is right now. If you look at HEX, HEX has up 40% today, 45% I said. And it's like amazing because it literally just shot up from 14 cents up to 19 cents. And it's just that fast. It can go back up to 45 cents. And I truly believe it will go up as fast. All right. Now here's a little bit of cool news that happened to me today. Uh, Pulse Doge. Pulse Doge is a meme coin for Pulse, and it is the meme coin that I feel that Hexicans has agreed is legit, and they're kind of behind it more or less. I actually got to win today, which I thought was pretty cool. So I'm supposed to get I think I'm supposed to get either cash or something, but I won it. So, so anyway, I thought that was pretty exciting. So I thought I should give them credit for it. You know what I mean? All right, now we're going to roll forward to news I saw today that I think is pretty important. All right, okay, guys. So, first article that is pretty significant, and everybody needs to stop and kind of look it up yourself and read up on it so you understand what's going on. And it affects the whole economy, not just cryptocurrency. First mover Asia, crypto traders laying low while Fed ponders Bitcoin ETH gain. A move by the U.S. Central Bank to ratchet up interest rates could lead investors away from cryptocurrencies, which are considered riskier investments. Bitcoin moved above 47,000 a day before the Fed decision on combating inflation. Bitcoin's tight price range could persist into Asians trading day, blah, blah. So, long story short, the Fed, they're meeting. They're going to decide what they're going to do with the interest rates. That I'm fairly certain that quantitative easing is over. Now, BitBoy, what is it like? Ben Armstrong. I think he said that the Fed will be doing a lot of deflationary measures, and I see it coming because I actually had a coworker sitting across from me today say he had a Sprite, about a 20-ounce bottle of Sprite, and he was like, I almost told him to take the shit back. Sorry for using a curse word, but that's what he said. So I almost told him to take it back because it costs $2.75, and I was like, yep, the inflation is out of control, guys. And if they keep printing money, like I remember they were talking about printing 2 trillion more, I think people are finally getting it that these free checks aren't free and is ruining our country, our economy. So hopefully they're gonna, but it's gonna be horrible. They're gonna increase the interest rates. Banks aren't getting free money. People aren't getting free money. Um, Debt's got to get paid. Student loans I believe it's next month. People got to start repaying their student loans again. I've continued to pay my student loan through this whole debt, but I'm glad I did because I mean not a debt, but through this whole COVID crisis because it really panned out for me. It knocked off a lot on it. But anyway, so that's what's going to be happening tomorrow. They're going to start talking about increasing the interest rates, and it's going to get really interesting, guys. I think the printing money might be over. I think that they're finally getting heat for it. All right, now the next one, Metaverse. Wanted to read this to you guys real quick. I've already have my plan in place. I'm gonna say it now. I'm dollar cost averaging into Mana, and that's Decentraland. Their symbol is Mana, MANA, and Sandbox, SAND. I'm going to read this article real quick. This time last year, if someone had said, I'll sell you a plot of virtual land for 1 ETH, most of us would have told them to kick sand. Now, a year later, of us are finding that we are the ones kicking sand and not virtual sand in the sandbox. Everyone in blockchain wants to be early ahead of the curve. To everyone who believes they missed out on the latest blockchain gold rush, virtual land, think again. A more efficient and scalable future for the intersection of blockchain and real estate is being built as we speak, and is not solely confined to the Ethereum blockchain. The future of NFTs, the technological standard for unique digital assets like artwork or virtual homes and multi-chain, or more diverse pathways that solves the limitations of the Ethereum blockchain and enhances its usage to represent once unimaginable opportunities and touch multiple corners of the culture and commerce. Now, this part's important, guys. In the multi-chain future, we will see vast opportunities and diverse use cases made possible by alternative chains like Solana, Tezos, Polkadot, Kusama, Cardano, and many others. And by the way, Cardano's not going to be alternative. Cardano's going to be a serious competitor with Ethereum, mark my words. These chains bring answers for scalability, network congestion, and the ability to truly fractionize ownership, allowing non-fungible token NFTs to become usable and transferable in the metaverse. and cross-chain transference and all that good stuff. It's all coming, guys. It's actually all coming together because they've been talking about it for years. All right. Now, next article. This, I always rant and rave about this guy. If I could just jump through this mic and this, like, got my hands just strangling this mic. Dogecoin surges. Damn, I was that mad about it. Dogecoin surges as Elon Musk teases Tesla merchandise plan. He is still manipulating the market, and people are still dumb enough to listen. He did it before, he did it again, and now he's at it again, and people are going to fall for it. How many rug pulls can one person make? I mean, I realize he's a genius, but are people that dumb? The answer is yes. And I suggest you to stay away from Dogecoin unless you are gambling. If you're gambling, that's cool. But if you're not gambling, do not touch it. It's not an investment. All right. But that's it for this video. If you guys have any questions, comments, suggestions, please feel free to leave them in a comment. You can even email them to me. Also, make sure you subscribe and hit that like button. Both actions help me out so much, and I would appreciate it so much. But until next time, stay happy, stay blessed, and most of all, stay profitable.